It's how legends are made. This is how.
Salute. Good afternoon, good people. Today is Sunday. Today is day 6 of the tradition Christmas Word of the Day series. Anyway, today's day 6. The letter is T, and the word is tradition. Welcome to day 6 of this Christmas Word of the Day series. Today's word is tradition, the heartbeat of family, faith, and legacy. Traditions are more than routines. They are stories passed down, values lived out, and moments that connect generations. Christmas traditions remind us where we come from and help shape where we're going. In this episode, we reflect on why traditions matter beyond nostalgia, how faith and family traditions build strong foundations, the responsibilities of creating traditions worth passing on, and traditions don't have to be perfect. They just have to be meaningful. What you repeat with love becomes legacy. Join the conversation, y'all. What is a Christmas tradition that means the most to you and your family? Drop it in the comment section. So, if you've been rocking with us since day one, you can feel the rhythm of this series. Every word is intentional, every word is building something. Today is day 6, and today's word is tradition. Not just holiday habits, not just routines we repeat, but tradition. The things we carry, the things we pass down, and the things that quietly shape who we become. Why tradition matter at Christmas? Christmas has a unique way of waking up memories. Certain smells, certain songs, certain foods, certain moments. Traditions reminds us that we belong to something bigger than ourselves. They tell us who we are, where we come from, what matters most, and whether we realize it or not, we're all passing something down, good or bad. What tradition really is, tradition isn't about doing things the old way just because. Tradition is more about intention. It's what you repeat with meaning. It's what you protect with purpose. It's what you model without always speaking. Traditions shape values long before lessons do. Kids remember what you do more than what you say. Families grow around what they practice. Here's a scripture foundation, y'all. In Deuteronomy chapter 6, verses 6 through 7. These commandments that I give you today are to be your heart's impress. Impress them on your children. Talk about them when you sit at home and when you walk along the road. Man, this is powerful. Let's take a moment and just reflect on that, y'all. Let's sit down and really ask ourselves, what are things that you do with your family around the holidays? I know, like right now, it's hard for a lot of individuals, a lot of people. We do our best to try to live on and create new memories and things of the nature. But during this time, there might be people that's missing loved ones. I myself, like I lost my mother, so during the Christmas during these holidays and times like this, I really, get down and depressed and all that other stuff. But luckily, I have children, I have grandkids, and seeing, putting a smile on their face and seeing and interacting with them and creating new traditions with them and passing down some of the traditions that my mother passed on to us. It helps. It helps a lot. So shout out to all my siblings. Shout out to my kids and grandkids and family and everybody. And uh, as you should do the same. Shout out to your loved ones. I appreciate y'all taking this time to really reflect and go into uh, this series with me and things of that nature. It's been a long road, y'all. It's been a very long road. Let's continue to make these words of the day meaningful. Uh, I was trying to do something real special. I'm getting kind of choked up because, like I said, man, it is tough, real tough going through the holidays knowing you lost a loved one and so on and so forth. Uh, man, this scripture that I just walked y'all through, the scripture tells us something powerful. Tradition isn't built in moments, it's built in movement. Not just church days, not just holidays, but everyday life. Tradition is formed in conversations at the table, reactions during stress, choices when nobody's watching. What you repeat becomes what people remember. In 2nd Galatians chapter 2, verse 15, stand firm and hold fast to the traditions that we're taught. Some traditions are worth holding on to because they anchor us when life shifts. Christmas and tradition, why it hits different. Christmas traditions carry emotion. You don't just remember the gifts, you remember who gave it. You don't just remember the food, you remember who cooked it. You don't just remember the moment, you remember how it made you feel. That's the power of tradition. It ties emotion to experience. And long after the season passes, these memories stay. Here's a real life reflection with y'all. What are you passing down? Let me pause here and ask something real quick. Now, what you say you value, but what you do, your actions show. Because traditions is not just what you teach, it's what you model. If people followed your example, what habits would they inherit? What mindset would they learn? What faith would they see? Sometimes the tradition need to change. And sometimes the traditions that need to change is the ones we never question. Breaking old traditions and building new ones. Not every tradition deserves to continue. Some traditions limit growth, normalize dysfunction. You pass down pain. And Christmas is often a season when those realities surface. Here's the truth, y'all. You're allowed to start new traditions. You're allowed to say that this ends with me. This starts with me. Breaking unhealthy cycles is also legacy work. When you're building meaningful traditions, here's how to intentionally build traditions that matter. Create moments, not pressure. Keep faith at the center. Make space for conversation. Be consistent, not perfect. That one where it says make space for conversation, I need to get better at that, y'all. I really do. Traditions don't have to be expensive. They just have to be intentional. Even something simple like prayer, gratitude, or reflection can become powerful over time. Take a moment and ask yourself honestly, what traditions shaped me the most? Which ones helped me? Which ones hurt me? What do I want future generations to remember? Legacy is built quietly, one choice at a time. Here's today's challenge, y'all. Today's challenge. Reflect on one tradition you want to keep. Identify one tradition you want to change or start. Be intentional with one meaningful moment today. Small traditions done consistently build strong foundations. Here's the point of the day that I love but I hate. If today's word spoke to you, drop tradition in the comments. Share one tradition that means something to you or one you're committed to building moving forward. Make sure you're locked into the playlist because tomorrow's word continues this journey and builds on legacy even deeper. Remember this tradition is how values outlive moments. You repeat with love, what you repeat with love becomes legacy. And I'll make sure y'all live in peace. Y'all have tremendous faith. You represent your family to the best of your ability. You make sure you be the best you that you could possibly be. But before I go, matter of fact, yeah, I'm gonna definitely end on this note. Uh, y'all, we coming up on the end of the year. Like I said, there's gonna be a year-end celebration. Just bear with me. I'm trying to get everything aligned and everything together. Just please bear with me. To anybody who needs to talk, who needs to know that others are there for them during this time, reach out. Uh, there are a lot of us who have an extra ear to lend. Um, on that note, again, I love each and every single one of y'all, and I truly hope that you be the best you that you could possibly be, and follow the tradition, y'all. Lock in, and I see each and every single one of y'all at the top. Salute.